This just in, Disney has announced a new Disney resort in Abu Dhabi. Bro fools. It's not April. Disney has announced in partnership with a local company named Miral, they're going to be building a new Disney resort in Abu Dhabi in a place called Yas Island.
Don't say it.
Yas Island. I should introduce myself first. My name is Brian, and for nearly a decade, I was a Disney Imagineer.
And I'm Baxter, the real hero of this video blog.
So why the f*** does Disney want to make a park in Abu Dhabi? Well, first, according to Bob Iger, 500 million income-qualified people live within a 4-hour flight of Abu Dhabi. What does income-qualified mean?
Not us.
I don't know if that means that this park is going to be more affordable, or if that means there's a shit ton of rich people. Because there aren't that many income-qualified people in the United States to visit Disney World.
A Florida father is going viral after showing just how costly a day trip to Disney World has become.
This place was my literal hell.
According to Disney, the technology in this park is going to be next level.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I can't even imagine how busy Imagineers are going to be over the next decade or so. They're already pumping $30 billion into domestic resorts, plus Abu Dhabi, plus other stuff that I can't tell you about. If we can pause for a moment, the first thing I want to talk about is this new castle. It's not from a Disney IP. Frankly, an interesting choice in my opinion. You know, if only there was something in Disney IP that was like a blue crystalline glass castle. If only there was a Disney movie that had a castle that looked like this. If you're not into boring technical, you can probably skip this part, but I want to talk a second about the ownership structure here. Disney owns at least a portion of all of their parks globally, except for Tokyo. In Tokyo, Disney owns 0 of that park. It's a pure licensing agreement with the Oriental Land Company. Disney gets a cut of the ticket sales. OLC owns 100% of the park and the management of the park. And it seems like in this case, Disney is giving 100% ownership to Miral. And that's because Miral is fronting 100% of the money. They're paying for the entire thing. The only difference I can kind of ascertain between the deal that Disney has with OLC in Tokyo and the deal that Disney has with Miral is that Disney's trying to keep some kind of operational oversight to make sure that the park is run up to Disney quality standards. Maybe that's something in the contract. There's no details about that yet. So what do we know? Pretty much nothing about the park. What do we know about making something in Abu Dhabi? That we can find a whole lot about. Now, let's not fool ourselves. Disney's a pretty LGBTQ plus friendly company. The United Arab Emirates?
Do you need some prune juice?
I'm not going to add any fluff here. Being gay is basically illegal in the UAE. It's not basically illegal, it is illegal. Not gay marriage. Being gay is illegal. Any private homosexuality, it's illegal. If only there were one country in the Middle East that had broad protection for gender and sexual diversities. What does this mean for gay Imagineers who are going to be traveling to the UAE to help install this project? Oh boy, if I could be a fly on the wall of the relocation human resources meetings where they instruct employees to not say gay while they're living overseas. One also has to wonder how Disney's going to deal with labor rights for construction workers, particularly migrant labor.
By the time ground is broken, they'll probably have robots doing all the work.
While it may not be condoned in the UAE, employers might still withhold wages, hold workers' passports. There's no collective bargaining. There's really no freedom of speech there to complain about your employer. And Disney can try to wash its hands of being the actual construction company, but all that's going to matter is whose name's on the door.